This gives you this. You can even scroll. You can scroll. This takes you here. This takes you here. It shows you your location. So basically, this is it. So like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us hit our goal this year of 1,000 subscribers. So with that being said, hi and welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Chidera Emmanuel Ojobo, and in this video, you and I will be creating a boat mobile app in Figma. With that being said, thank you for. With that being said, we would love for you to subscribe to the channel. Our goal this year is to hit 1,000 subscribers on YouTube. So please subscribe, like, share, and comment your thoughts on it and ways we can improve. So with that being said, let's get into the video. So I've already created a page in which every of our documents is in. So let us just title it boat, because what we'll be creating today is a boat app in Figma. Boat is a ride hailing services and it's very popular here in Nigeria. So I'm in Nigeria, Abuja precisely. So let's just call it boat app. Enter. After that is being done, let's go. So I already have screenshots. This is screenshot I took of the app on my phone. This is 1, 2, and 3, and 4, and this is a map I downloaded using Figma. So let me just show you the plugin and how the plugin works. So once you go to your plugin section and search for Figma, the plugin enables you to like download different maps of any location in the world. Basically this is what the interface looks like. And yes, basically once you launch the plugin, first of all, the location it will be showing will be Washington in the US. So you can basically search anywhere. You can come here and search any location you want, or you can just scroll while holding control and your scroll wheel scrolling backwards. You can move away from that section and come to Africa and Nigeria, Abuja. So something like this is what I took. After doing that, you say draw to map. After you draw it to map, it will just pick this location that is showing and voila, into your Figma project. So this is what it will give you, something like this. And with that being said, let's just continue. So I already have this I created. I don't want to create this from scratch because our major concern is not about creating this. It's just the boats we are concerned about in this video. So let's get to it. The very first section that we need to build is this section. So let me bring it here. As you can see in this section, there is this one is here, this is here. So basically this is it. So what we need to do, create a new frame, press on your F key, gives you frame selection. You decide which frame you want, and I am using a iPhone. So let's go to phones, iPhone 14 and 15 Pro. So this is it. So this is the frame, bring it here, and let's just name this frame boat login, or just boat landing, or let's just call it boat 1, because this is the very first section of, once you click on the app, it moves to this section. So this section is basically just the logo of boat and a color, a background color. So I already have my my color style here, my color style. I already have it, and let me click on it. I already have my color style. This is the color that boat is using. I already have it, and the logo. So I already created the logos, and also I already have some icons that will be using everything in order to make the video short and not time consuming. So I already done those parts. So okay, I can't find it now. So let me just go back to the other project. This is it. Let me copy. Let me go back to this page and let me paste it here. So this is the logo. I created it after I used a this SF Pro font, and after flattening it, I was able to then make these changes to it. So after flattening it, so I made these changes and I drew an oval circle here. So this oval circle, let's just make this color white. Let's just make it white. Let's make it white. Yeah, that's good. And I grouped it, so let's just center the whole grouping. Yes, so this is basically centered. This is it. And let me move this away. Let me move this away. Let me go back into it. Let's create another frame. While holding your Alt Shift enables you to like duplicate it on a straight line. So let's just remove this, and this section will create a circle, and let's just make this circle 2 times what the circle is. So let's just click here and make it 200 pixel. Let's have it centered, and this is our Nigerian flag. Let's choose Nigerian flag, and it's loading. What I want to put into this circle, it's a Nigerian flag, because normally while you open the app, it will then give you that to show you the boat logo first, and show you the country you are using the app from. Like me, Nigeria, to show me the Nigeria, and then it will then bring me into the app fully. So this is it. So let me just select it. So yeah, there you have it. So this is it, and we are done with these first 2 sections. So let's go to the next section, which is this section basically. So what we're doing is, let's just create another frame, and I forgot to create a new style. Actually, let me create let's just say thick blue. The color here, I copied it, but I forgot to create the style. So let me just create the style. This is the color. Is it? Great. Let me see. Okay, that's it. That blue basically represents this blue. So this is it. And let's just name this boat 2. You can name it whatever you want, so it's not a must that you will name it the same value as I named mine. So let's just create another frame again. Same, ensure you are using the same frame. This is the same frame, and this section will represent this section. So what we need to do, we need to bring in our status bar. Let's just center it, center middle and center top, like this. And after that, go to your prototype section, the scroll, make it sticky at the top edge. Yes, that's it. And with that being said, let's create this is our home button. I already have the home button somewhere here. I can't find my home button. Why can't I find my home button? I had my home button somewhere here. So if I can't see, let me just go back to my other project and copy it, and let me paste it here. And let me go back to design, center middle, and at the bottom, extreme bottom, go to your prototype section, ensure it's fixed, stay in one place. After that is done, let us then introduce this icon. So I already have the icon here. Where is it? I already have the icon here. This is it. So let me just bring it here, bring it into this frame, come to your design, have it centered at the bottom. Let me just make sure that this is 16 from up, and let me 1 2 3 4 5 6 7. Let me ensure that the space here is 16, from this edge is 16, and from up is 16. And let us set its position to fixed, it's in one place, to fix. And after that, what we need to do next is let's create let's create what should we create? We should create this and this. So this and this, let's just create this two. I already have this icon here. There's the icon. Go back to your design, bring it down into this frame. Let me just put it somewhere is okay. Somewhere there is okay. But let me just bring it up a little bit. Okay, somewhere here is okay. Somewhere here is okay. And for us to create this Google, all we need to do is just click on our T tool, type here, and type Google. Zoom in. So we made a mistake. It's Google. So after creating Google, this font is a little bit small. So let's just make it 20. I think no, 20 is okay. 20 is okay. And as you can see, if you're scrolling, you see that it has a feel of white and a stroke. So let us, if we should give it a feel first, then you will not, a feel of white, you would not see it. You get because the background of this frame is white and also the fill is white, so you will not see it. But once we give it a stroke, then you will see it. And let's give it a stroke. This stroke is okay. It's okay. And let's just make this both an auto layout in order to ensure that they are both centered. Let's just ensure that the distance from here and here is 16. Okay, 16 and 13. Let's make it there's another way we can do it also. We can say let it has a background. The distance between this thing should be 16, and we can just move it like this to the bottom, and this also to the bottom. There's so we made a mistake somewhere. This thing is not accurately centered inside of the frame, so let me move down here. Okay, you see it. So let's move this here, and after that, this is okay. I think this Google should, no, let's just leave it this way. So let's create this section. Nice. This section, and for us to get that section, what we need to do is let's just create a rectangle. And you don't want the rectangle to be that too big. Let's center it. Let's give it a fill. We already have a color here, so this fill, let's give it a corner radius of 16 and 16 or so. So that looks good. That looks good. And this boat, let's just set your position to fixed. And then we need to create this section. So what we need to do is let's create another rectangle. Let's let this rectangle stretch out to it's okay like this, and let's give it also a corner radius of 16 or so, 16 and 16, and let's bring it up. Like this is okay. Let's bring it down a little bit. So like this is okay. So let's create this 10% promo. So let's click on our T2 and write let's just write 10%. 10% promo applied. And the font size is too big. Let's make it 16. That's nice. Let's just center it. Center it. So this is nice. And for you to get this good logo, all you need to do is just go to your plugin. Oh wait, there's no more. So every time we go to a plugin, we can come to our vector and just do this, this, and this. Click on done. Give it a feel of white. Give it a feel of white. And it's a little bit small, so okay, it's perfect. That's nice. That's nice. So let's go to this next section. I need to create this. So what we need to do is let's create a rectangle. Or should we use a rectangle? Let's just use let's click a text. Let's do this outside of the frame. Text. What's the text? Where to? Where to? Question mark. Where to? Question mark. And let's make it bold. Let's make it bold. Bold. So this is nice. And let's make it 20. So this is nice. After making it 20, we need to okay, let's bring in this icon, our search icon. And unfortunately our search icon is not here, so let me check if it's here. Unfortunately it's not here also, so let's just go in back to our plugin to search for new icons. Let's just search for let's go to iconify. Let's just use this feather icon, and let's search for search bin. This is it. So bring it here. Ctrl Z. let's make both of them an auto layout. Make it an auto layout. Have it centered, and let the space in between be like 16 pixels. So that's nice. And as if you could zoom in, we have this. So let's create that also. Let's just click on a rectangle, and because we need to just match the size, let's just make it this size. Let's say 16. Oh, perfect. And let me control copy. Let us make a style also. Bring it down here. Control Z. Bring it here. Let me make another style. And let me call this. Should I call it gray? Or let me just say gray. And let me put in the color hex code. Create style. So this, let's give it a style like this. So after that, yeah, this is it. Let's give it a background of white. So let me introduce this now into it. Let me introduce this to this. So here is okay. Have it centered. So that is okay. Let me bring this also. Let me bring it inside here. Let me give it a background of a padding of 16, and let me just stretch. No, there's something I want to do. Okay, I think that will work. Okay, there's something I want to do. Let me Control Z back, and Control Z also. Let me still add another auto layout again. This auto layout, I will stretch it out to this section. I'll stretch this out to this section. So this is the very first auto layout, and this is the second. This is the second auto layout. So I'll give it a padding of 16. You get so, and I'll need to stretch it out a little bit. Let me go back to this picture. I'll need to okay, nice. Okay, let me go Control Z. Let me give it a padding of 16. And fill content. And let me give it a fill. A fill of this fill basically. So let me now add in a padding, because it's a little bit tiny. So it's basically a little bit tiny. So let me just add a padding of 8. So this is nice. Okay, or 4. So that is nice. And let me also add in, chip in the corner radius of, let's say 4 or 8 should be fine. Okay, 4 is okay. So after we are done with that, then let us create this other section. So let me just this padding we added, it's a little bit small, so let's just make it 8. So 8 is nice. It is nice. So one, two, three. So let's go to this section. This triangle, let me just lock it. This rectangle. Let me go to that section. Let me bring in this icon. Let me bring in that icon. Bring in that icon. Where's the icon? This is the icon. So let me just bring it here. Chip in here. Voila. And then this other icon. Let me chip it here also. Voila. And then let me just write some text. What we'll be writing is this schedule ride. So let me keep this here. So let me just write on my T and schedule ride. Okay. And another one. Schedule a ride. Let us make this something small. Let's say 10. And let's say 12. And let's make this 16. Let's make this semi-bold or medium rather, and let's make this medium also. So let's just select this, copy it to this place, and both send SLUB. So let's just write bolt send parcel in small letters, parcel delivery. Calculator. If I should leave it in small letter, it's not bad. Let's change this to this is 16. This is also 16 medium. Right, so my eye is a little bit okay. It's okay. All we need to do now is select this and this, make it an auto layout. So and put the space in between them to like -4. Let's say -8. -8. Let's say -8. Okay, -8 is better. And this, let's give it a different color basically. Let's give it black, 50% opacity. The same thing for this. Let's give it 50% opacity so that it doesn't drag with this. Let's make this a capital letter. Let's make that a capital letter, and let's make this and this an auto layout. Center it. Spacing between should be like 8. This also. Let's make this and this an auto layout. Of -8 also. And this should be an auto layout. Center. Distance between them should be 8. Okay, because this thing already has, as you can see, this image is stretched to this section, so it already has like its background, so we don't really need to add space here, because if you should add 8 pixels of space, it will be too much space, or we can just shrink this to this section and add a space, but that I don't want to do, so let me just leave it this way. And with that, let me just okay, so now all we need to do is make both of this an auto layout. Give let me give this section a feel. Give it a feel of this color. Same thing goes to this. A feel of this color also. And let us give this a padding, all round padding of top and bottom of like 8 pixels. Let's say 8, and same thing goes to this 8 also. Okay, that's looking nice. Let's give it a let's give this a corner radius of 4. Corner radius of 4. Let's give this also a corner radius of 4. So this section I'm giving a corner radius is not this outer auto layout, but rather the auto layout of this and this. So as you can see, the this thing we gave them, it's okay, but they also need a padding. This section needs a padding also of like 8, so that there should be a breathing space. Also this section, this auto layout also, let's say 8, so that it will not be choking each other. So with that being said, let's let's give it another auto layout. Let's have it centered, and this auto layout, let us just stretch it to this section, and let's stretch this also to the extreme end of this frame. And what we need to do now is select on this frame, let's give it a fill content. Okay, and this also, let's give it the fill content, and this also let's give it the fill content. And what we need to do now is this, let's give this a padding of like 16. Okay, can't you see? Sorry, this place should be 16. So since that one is 16 now, so let us bring this section upwards a little bit. Let's keep it here. So let us keep it there. And once we are done with this section, let me check something. Okay, that is okay. So now we need to create this section, this vitality and all those things. So let me just go back to my click on T on your keyboard, and let us write vitality clubhouse. Vitality clubhouse. And let's make this a capital letter. And let's just click on it, T again, and Carl Mohammed Avenue. Abuja. Nigeria. Full stop. Let's just keep it here. Let's give this also a 50% opacity, and this text, let's make it 20. 20 is not small. I think 20 is a little bit small. Let's say 24. That is nice. Let me see. This is 16, so that's nice. Make it an auto layout, and make the distance in between to be let's say -4. -4. Okay, wait, sorry, I made a mistake. Let me bring this downwards. Make it an auto layout, and the distance between them should be minus, let's say -8. No, Control Z. Let's say 0. That is too close. Let's say 4. Okay, that's nice. 4. So let's bring in our icon. Select all of them, make them an auto layout, and ensure this is set here. Hit Ctrl Z, Ctrl C. Click on this your frame, and then while holding shift, click on this icon and leave your shift and press it again and hold it and shift A to make it a frame. Center it. Let this distance between them be like 16 pixels. That's nice. And give it a 16 pixel padding left and right. 16. Oh, Control Z. I made a mistake. It was not meant for this frame, but rather this whole frame. Make it a 16 pixel also. Click on it. So this is it. And what we need is a line. A line basically that will just stretch out from here to the extreme end of here, and this line should be here. And this line should be somewhere here. The line should be somewhere here. Okay, that's perfect. So let me bring back this line in. Bring this line in. And then take this line in. So let me bring it up. And I want the space in between them to be let's say okay, sorry, I made a mistake. This line should stretch to, okay, let me see the way it is here. Okay, so it should this section. So basically it should keep on stretching till the end of this icon. I think so. So it like it should stretch to this section here. So that is good. Let us okay. Let the space, let this and this be an auto layout, and center it. Give the space in between to be let's should I say 8? Let me see if 8 is okay. No, 8 is too close. So let me see 16. 16 is nice. So also let us give it a feel. Let me see this. This should be nice. So let me just bring it into this frame. So let me bring it into this frame. Let me increase the thickness of the thickness of this line. Let me increase the thickness to be 2, that it can like come out a little bit. This is better. So let me stretch this to the extreme edge, stretch this also to the extreme edge. Let me see the distance here. Let's make it 16. As you can see, there is a mistake somewhere. There is a mistake somewhere, and the mistake basically is this auto layout. What we should have done was not making them an auto layout, but rather grouping them. So let us ungroup it. And this section now, let us center it. Let's bring this. Keep it here. Let's bring this also. Keep it here. This font size is too big, so let's make it 20. And it shouldn't be medium. I think that's okay. So click on this and click on this while holding shift and click on this. Now what you need to do is Ctrl G, group it. So after grouping it, all you need to do is then press Alt Shift downwards. So I want the distance in between both of them to be 8. So let me just delete this last one. Let me just delete. In order for me to get a perfect spacing between both all these locations, all I need to just make them an auto layout. Make it an auto layout, and let me see the space to be 8. So now I have equal spacing amongst them all. I have equal spacing. So now I have equal spacing. This is it. What I need to do now is you can go ahead and change all of the icons. So you can go ahead and change all of the icons and the location, but in order to make this video to make it a little bit not that far, not that long, so I will not be changing those. But you can go ahead and make changes to yours. It's totally fine. What I need to do now is to introduce this picture. So this is it here. What I need to do now is we need to introduce it into this frame, but in a way that it's beneath this and this and this section. So let us bring it into this page and let's bring it to the extreme edge. Let's put it here and let's have it centered. Let's just have it centered this way. And okay. Let's just do a little bit of prototype in order to just check our where we are currently. So let's just click on this click on tab, open instantly here. So once you tap on this, it should give you this, and click on this frame, draw it to this other frame, and not on tab but while hover instant. You don't need to really make changes to this place, and this place also, this section also the same thing to this section, while hover instant. Okay, so when you go to your prototype section, this is it basically. So this is it. So this is it. And I forgot something. My there's something I did not see. This section. Control Z. I made a mistake. Somewhere, so I'm checking my mistake. Let me go back to this place. And so basically, this is what I need. Control copy. Let me go back, and inside this frame, let me paste it here. So this is it. Bring it inside this frame. I made a mistake somewhere, so I have to figure. Center it, top, prototype, stick. So let me go back to it. So this is it. But we will be doing this in the next video. Okay, let's just finish everything in this video. So let me know that everything. Let's go back to our project. This is where we are working on, and now we are done with this section. Basically, we are done with this section. All we need to do now is this section and this section. So let me just bring this out a little bit. Bring this section here. Let me delete this. Let me bring this section here. Let me move this away, and let's create another frame. Hold on, F. Click on your F. The same. Ensure you are using the same frame. So bring this here. Place this here. So please subscribe to the channel, because we are trying to hit 1,000 subscribers before the end of this year. So please subscribe to the channel. It really helps. It really helps the channel. So please subscribe. And let's just call this overlay. And this overlay, let's reduce the width to like so this section should be okay. Let's say 320 should be okay. 320 is okay. And let me introduce all my icons. Let me bring all my icons. These are all my icons. I'll bring in my icons here. And okay, there's one icon that's missing here. There's one icon that's missing here. There's one icon that's missing here. There's one icon. Okay, I've seen it. This icon. So let us just bring this icon here. Place it here. And as you can see, we have three frames here. We have this first frame, this second frame, and this third frame. So what we'll be doing is basically, first of all, let's create this very first frame. And let me bring this out. Let me Ctrl Z to undo. Bring this out. Let me create another frame. Let me make make it this length. We make that length, and now this frame should be inside of overlay. Should be inside of overlay. So once you press on overlay, so it should be inside of overlay. Okay, let's just leave it. Let us just leave it. Let's go here. So this, let's just give this a different background first of all, in order for us to be able to notice it. And let's copy this also. No, let's just leave it. Control Z. Let's just leave it here. Bring this into this place, this picture, and then the text. This one again. And and this. Okay. Sorry, my brain just freezed a little bit. Introduce our text, Emmanuel, and the other text is view profile. So let me check this. Okay. This is capital letter, and let me bring this. This font is too big, so let's make it a let me see something. Which font did I use for this? I used 12 here, and this I used 16. So 12 and 16, that's what I'll use here also. So this should be 12, and this should be 16. So that is 12, and also the other one is 16. Click on the text, and this other one, make it an auto layout. Have it centered there. Keep the spacing between them to be like 4. 4 is too big. Okay, sorry, it did not run. 4. No, let's say 0. Okay, 0 is okay. And holding shift, click on this. Have it so have this. Control shift. Okay, let's make this image an auto layout. Control Z, sorry, shift A to make it an auto layout. Let's make it a corner radius of 50, and let's give it a feel of this color. And let's click on it. Shift click on this, make it an auto layout. Have it centered. Let the space in between them be 32, and then click on this, have it centered left, middle, okay, sorry, left, and yeah. So let me check. Let me check my reference. So okay, yeah, good. Let me just bring this down. Okay, let me just leave it here first. So let me just make okay. Let me give it a padding of 32. And this needs a color. Let me use my eyedropper tool to select a color. This color basically. That is its color. And click on the frame. Give it radius. Let's say, should I say 16? 16. 16. That works. And let's create another frame. Let's create another frame. Let's call it okay. Let's make it a little bit longer. And this frame, let's give it a feel also. Let's give it a feel. And let us okay. We're on the right track. So let me introduce this. Okay. Or I should just leave it. Let me just I should just leave it. Just do it. Let me create this section. So the very first one we have is let me run my T2. We have payment. Let me scroll in payment. In order to make things more easier, I will just be I will not change things 1 2 3 4 5 6. So 1 2 3 4 5 6. So you can change yours, but I will not change any of the icon. Let me just use this and this here. Make these are not the layouts. Have it centered. Give it margin of 16. That is okay. That is okay. Let me delete all this. Select on it. Okay. And draw the 1 2 3 4 5 6. So So as I was removing it from that section to this, from this section to this section, I mistakenly left the auto layout. So that's why I had to add another auto layout to it. So let me select on all of them, make it an auto layout. Let the distance between each of them be 32. Have it centered here, and give it a distance from the section from, like, let's say 32 or so. 32 or so. So let's just bring all the frame into this place and have it centered. This okay. It's okay. But the issue now is this icon is not aligning with this icon. As you can see here, okay, the icon is not aligning. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Okay, so now let's give this a border radius of 36. Okay, sorry, 16. I said 36. And let's create the last frame, and this frame should stretch from this section to this section. Let's leave it here. And this frame, let's give it a fill. Let me just give it fill, and let me give it a radius of, let's say 16. And in order to ensure that there is okay, let me do something. Basically, the overlay, let me give it a feel of this color. Okay, and to ensure that all these okay, this I need to make it more taller. Okay, something like this. And to ensure that we have equal space, because as you can see here, there's equal space here and there's equal space here. There's equal space in those places, so we need to ensure that we also have equal spaces. And one of the ways which we can make those, I want to check something. Let me shift out. Let me move this into this place here, and let me scroll in. I want to make this frame more taller. Yeah. So in order to ensure that there's equal spacing between this, all we have to do is click on this frame and click on this frame and click on this frame, make it an auto layout, and give a spacing of 8. As you can see, that is 8 spacing, so we have equal spacing. And there's something I want to do again. As you can see, oh my god, in this screenshot section there's something here, but due to the screenshot of my Samsung phone, and it wasn't able to capture what was there because of this thing. So basically I'll just leave that section. All I have to just do is basically just let me just put something, just a rectangle there, basically, maybe a rectangle. And just put the rectangle and make the rectangle an auto layout. You get, so let me make it also another auto layout, and let me stretch this to the bottom end and this to the extreme end, and this, let me give it a feel of green. Let me use similar feel of green. Center it, and let me give it a corner radius of, let's say 4. 4 is not evident. Let's say 8. Just let's say of 4. Okay, 4 is okay. So 4 is okay. Okay, all we need to do now is let me take this away. What I'll do now is, let me just click on my prototype section and prototype it, basically. Let's do this. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. This shouldn't be this way. Ctrl Z. Click on this and scroll it here. On tap, yes, it will navigate to this, but here we should click on open overlay, double click this post, and then ensure this is 40%, and click from left. This left means it will come from the left to the right, and add background means it will make the background, like it will make it an overlay, and this shows how strong the opacity of the background will be. And while you click close when clicking outside means, let's go to my prototype section. Let you see, so that you just see everything. Basically, once you click on this, this is it basically. And once you click on this, watch something. It gives you this. It gives you this menu. Okay, let me go back and let's not make it instance. Let's make it moving. Let's just make it moving. Let's say moving. It should have moved from this other direction. So let's go back. So you have it. So now let's change the background. So the background of this should be white. Should be white. Same as this. The background should be white, and same as this also. The background should be white. So now once you click on it, this is it. This is it. So what I'll do here is since this section is done, so let me go to the next section. The next section is not really that big. Okay, there's something I made a mistake somewhere, and now I need to correct my mistake. Let me click on I want to show you something. Let me just make this 2, 3 basically, and let me just select all of them and them down, and click on this, and click on this. Let's frame the selection. Let's call it map. Let us introduce it back into this frame, back into that frame, and let's position it almost at the end here, and center top, and let's click content. Let's click content, and let's try this. Close here, and let's try this. Close here. And what we'll do is let's click on it, and let's go to prototype section. This scroll will just set it to both direction, and when you go back to your map, you can see that you can actually do this, and this is cool. Basically, this is cool. This is very cool. This is nice. This is nice. So now we need to do this section. So everything is almost done. Sorry, but you cannot see me. That's because I don't really have light. My lighting is not good. So bear with me if you cannot see me that properly. Bear with me. So what we need to do next is let's go back. Since we are done with that section, what we need to do is let's do this other section. This we get. So what we need to do is just let's go to your design, click and hold Ctrl Z, Alt and Shift to copy it to this section, and let's rename this to location icon. Location. Enter. And what we'll do here is basically we will introduce a what should I call it? There's this thing with maps whereby if you click on this icon, it shows you your location. And I want to show you something like that. This is it basically. So in order for us to create that, we need to then have a circle, circle, and this circle should be around 12. Let's see, 12. That's nice. 12 is okay. And this circle should have a fill. Let's give it a fill of this, as you can see, this is it. Or let's just give it the same fill. Let's click on the circle, click on your eye on your keyboard, scroll into this color to get that color. So now it has the same color as that. So this is it. And what we need to do again is let's make this an auto layout. You get, and that auto layout will make here be let's say 4 and 4, but make here to be 50. You get what I'm trying to do. Basically, if you scroll, let me bring this here. If you scroll in, you can notice that there's a fill around it and there's something there. So let's just give this auto layout a stroke. The auto layout, let's give it a stroke of a light bluish color. A light bluish color. So let's just give it a light bluish color. Something like this. Something like this is perfect. And at the end of it, let's give it a stroke of 0.5, and the color should be this color. Sorry, I made a mistake. Let me go back. The color should be this color, but the thickness should be 50% opacity. So there you have it. As you can see, this is it. And we need something else. Let's go to our shape tool, click on our triangle and draw a triangle. Let's say this triangle, let's make it 8, and let us rotate it this way. Bring it into this one, click on it, go into prototype method, and let me bring this in a little bit. Something like this. Something should be fine. Let me rotate it. Let me rotate it. Let me give it a fill also of this color. A fill of this color. Let me check. Okay, yeah. Let me give it a fill of this color. That's nice. So let's select all of them. Oh, sorry, I made a mistake. Let me cancel this. Select all of them and Ctrl G to group them. So this is it. What I need to do now, there's something I want to try. Let me make it a component and let me make different variants. Let me add different variants, and let me just add, and let me click on this. Let me just set its location to 45, like this to 90. There's something I want to try, so let me just check. 91, 80. There's something I want to try. and if it works, it will be very fine, very beautiful. So let me click on this, go into prototype method, prototype mode, move this into this, not on top. After delay, you go to this, and let's make this let's just leave it at this first, and let's click on this, move it to this. After delay, let's click on this, move it to this. After delay, and this, Josie. After delay, and this, let me move it back to this first one. After delay, let me check something. So after delay, and that's it. So let me just bring let me go back, move back, let's go back. Let me go into my design mode, and let me introduce this okay, my assets. Let me introduce this inside here, and let me just place it somewhere here. Understand? So let me check if it works. Let me restart. For some reason it's nowhere to be found. But I have a solution. Let me bring it back away from there. And this section, let me go back to my layers panel. That section, let me bring it out from this frame. Let me bring it in, and let me introduce my layers. Let me ungroup it. Let me introduce my let me introduce this here. Let me introduce it here, and let me go. Let me introduce this to my Control C first. Control C. So let me group it back. Okay. Frame selection. Let me take it back into this frame. And bring it back to this section. Let me center it top, and click content. Let me move it here, and let me move it here also. For some reason I couldn't get. Okay, let me zoom. Let me Control Z first back. Let me bring this here. Control Z. Let me frame the selection. Reintroduce it back into that frame. And place it here. centered. I'm having a little bit of issue here. So let me just click content, move it this way, and move this way. Let me just do that, and let me try something. If I can see it. So I made a mistake somewhere, so I'm trying to figure out where the mistake comes from, where the mistake came from. So let me try something again. Let me bring this into here. Let me go back to my section and check if it will load. And for some reason, it's not showing. I don't know why it's not showing. Okay, I know something. I know how to do. Let me Ctrl Z back everything. Let me click on this and this frame. Let me group it together. So if you move this, that one moves. So Ctrl Z. So let me select all of them and frame selection. Let me introduce it back into that frame. And let me have it centered top, and let me bring it back to the extreme end, almost the extreme end. Clip content, move left, and let me bring this also to this side. Prototype, both screws. So let me try something now. For some reason it's not working. I wanted the situation whereby if you click on this, it shows you this. But let me just take this away first. In order to save time. Let me just try something else, and if it doesn't work, then we'll leave it that way. Let me create this and move it here, and in this frame let's go to prototype. Let's click, and this should give it this. Instant. Let's move it here. And let me try something. There's something I want to try. Let me bring it here. So let me try it, if it will work. Let me refresh it. Click on this. For some reason it's not working, and I don't know why. So let me click on this. I said, oh, I made a mistake. It should be on click, not on tab, sorry, not on track. So let me just press and delete it. So give it this one. On tab should navigate to this instant. Okay. Let me refresh it. For some reason, it's refusing to work. Option letters, data stand. Let me check if it will work now. don't know why it doesn't want to work. Let me try something. I don't know why this doesn't want to work. Okay, let me try something first of all. Let me try something. I want to try something first. Let me know where the issue is basically coming from. Let me go this. Let me see prototype. Let me click on this. Tap this. Yes, let me check something now. We'll come back to it, but let's just leave it for now. Let's just leave it. Okay, wait, I made a mistake. Let's rename this. Let's say location. Let's say location 2. Let me reload it. Let me see if it will work. I want to check something. Let me just leave it. Let me delete this. Control Z. Delete this. Let me delete this. So let's go to the next section, basically. This section. So let's move this out. Let's get a new frame. Bring it down. And click on this, Alt Shift. Introduce it into this frame. Have it centered at the top. Middle. Prototype, sticky, no scroll. Okay. Let me introduce my icons. Let me introduce my icons. So first of all, what we have here is this and this, your route. So this should be here, and we should have a text that says your route, and this text should be, let me say bold. Let's say bold. 16, no, 16 is a little bit, let's say 20 bold, and plus sign. Okay, make this an auto layout. Have it space to let's say 16, and then make this with this an auto layout. Have it space to everything. Give it I don't know, 16. Let me see something. Okay, so have it, yeah. Check the distance. Check. So I want it to be 16 pixels. 16 pixels, that's nice. So let's go to the next this section. So all we need to do is just click on this. Let's just copy it here and then ungroup it and delete this, so remaining only this. And so all we have to do is just so we'll be using this location 35 Latif Jakande. Crescent. This is too big, make it 16 and make it regular. Okay. Make this and this and auto layouts. Have it centered, and the space in between should be, let's say, 16 pixels or so. Give it a feel of gray, and a padding top and bottom of 8, and a corner radius of, let's say, 4, and also a padding of let's say 16. Okay. And make another auto layout again, and have it stretch to this point, and also have this stretch to this point. Have this let me check. Okay. Have this field container. So this is nice, and have it centered there. So let me check the distance. So this is nice. So let's create this other section. So let me introduce my search icon again. And then destination. Sorry that you cannot see me. And please, if you have watched Tedious Lens, please like, share and subscribe. It helps the channel. Like, share and subscribe. And what I'll do is let me add this should be, what should I call it now? Okay. Let me just bring this. Let me bring this to this section, and then let me click on my text tool. Okay. And introduce this. this should be regular, medium, sorry, medium, and 16 pixel, 16 pixel. Okay, let me bring in this map into here. Let me make this and this and this and auto layouts and padding of 0. Have it centered. Let's just say 0. Let's just leave it at 0. And this is a little bit too thick. As you can see, it's too thick. So let me just click on this. And make it a 16 pixel medium also. For some reason they are not aligning. For some reason. Let me ungroup it. Let me do it again. This and this. I cannot layout. So they're not aligning. So let's just leave it here. So let's leave it there. So let me introduce this to this section. Let me introduce that to that section, and what we have is basically, let's make this and this an auto layout and set the space between them to be 16, and let's set this and this to be an auto layout. Have it centered. Have it centered, and give it a auto height. Should I give it a no? Let's just give it a stroke. If we shouldn't give it a fill. Let's give it a stroke. A stroke of 1, and corner radius of 8. Corner radius of 8, and padding. This must be padding of let's say 16 also. And this each stroke should have a fill of this color, basically that color, that color. So let's give it a padding of 4 up and down. Yeah, that's nice. And let me see. Space of 16 is too much. So let's say 8, and then give it an auto layout again, and this auto layout should have a padding of 16. Have it stretched. Ensure this content is set to fill container. That is nice. basically nice. And there's something I want to test, so let me just bring this here, make it let me go to this field, let me check this, let me copy that field, let me go to this text, let me give it a field of this, enter, and this destination, let's give it an opacity of 50 or so, 50% opacity, or Ctrl Z, sorry, I made a mistake, 50% opacity, that's nice. Because I say, okay, sorry, let me add it to the 50% opacity there, that's nice. And let's give this a fill. Okay. Oh, I made a mistake. Let me bring this down first. Let me delete this. And let me make this a component. And let me create variants. And in this first one, this I will be invisible, and in this second one it will be visible, so it will be visible. So let me click on this. No, I don't want it to be invisible, because if I make it invisible, the width it has there, all I need to do is come to its fill, Ctrl Z. Let's go to this fill and give it a minus fill. Yeah, this is better. So when we click on this prototype, this should move to this on after, and let's just leave it here. Let me see something. Let me go back to my assets panel and introduce it into this section, and let me position it somewhere here. Let me see. I think here is okay, as you can see. Here is okay. So let me go to my prototype section and let's see how that goes. Design prototype. Okay. Move to this, on top, navigate to this. Okay, and should give this. Okay, let me go back and restart it. I don't know why this is not responding. Wait, let me check something. Let me select this section, this, and let me bring the selection, something like this option. Let me frame selection, this option, frame selection. So let me try now. For some reason it's not working and I don't know why. So it's supposed to work, it's meant to work, but I don't know why it's not working. Only this section is working. So let me just restart it. Let me restart it and check if it works. So now I'm trying to check what went wrong. Trying to know what went wrong. But first of all, let me just introduce this section. Let me bring it in. Have it centered. Let me introduce my keyboard. Have it centered. Let me just leave it here. And let me create a line. And let me make it 0393. Have it centered. Give it a stroke of 2 and a fill of gray. Okay, let's just make this 3. Let's make this 3. Make this 3. So let me present it and see what is going on. It's currently loading. So while it's loading, this is it. And ensure you have a very strong network also. For some reason it's not working. But it should work because everything is basically done. It should work because I've done everything. Okay, it worked. So it's working currently. As you can see, it's working. Can you see? It's working. When you move out, you move. Can you see? So you can let us reload it. Let's do it again so that let's do it again. As you can see, everything is working perfectly. You click on this, it loads. Click on the menu, it brings out the menu. You click outside, it gives you outside. You click on where is your location. Sorry, why is it not working now? Why is it not working now? It just worked a minute ago. It worked, but now it's no longer working. And I don't know why. Let me control Z. It worked just now, and I don't know why it doesn't want to work again. Okay, I've seen the mistake. This very first frame, I did not click on this thing. Okay, okay. And on this frame we should click to this. So, and let me say, when you click out here, let me move this to the frame that I had. Let me delete this one. So this is it. Sorry. This is it. As you can see. Okay, now we need to work this where to section. Let's click this, and where to should take you to this, and where to should take you to this. Okay, so everything is working perfectly now. So this is it. Click on it. You click this, it gives you this. You click out to give you this. Where to, it takes you here, and you click out, it takes you back. Where's your location? It shows you your location. Where to, it gives you this. So basically this is it. So basically this is it. So like, share, subscribe. So now let me preview it here. This gives you this. This gives you this. You can even scroll. You can scroll. This takes you here. This takes you here. It shows you your location. So basically this is it. So like, share, subscribe, comment. Let us hit our goal this year of 1,000 subscribers. So with that being said, my name is Chida Emmanuel Ojobo, and you're welcome.